I'm going to talk about regulatory compliance, what that's telling us to do, and how we try and demonstrate ALARP. So here we say with the atmosphere must support combustion. And if you're familiar with the American standards, you'll be familiar with the NFPA series of standards. We have the DESIR regulations in the UK, dangerous substance and explosive atmospheres regulations, and in Europe we have the ATEX workplace directive and reducing the consequences of the hazardous event. So it's important that we start with our materials and fully understand the nature of our materials. Start to evaluate our process to determine where we might have fine dust. So once we start to look and try and identify where we may have dust in our system, the equipment itself, it has poor containment. These sorts of dust lying around a facility, these will contribute to a potential catastrophic secondary dust explosion, which we need to avoid at all costs. But ultimately, we're looking at measures to mitigate the overall consequence of the effects of an explosion. We're right at the start of the concept of that process, because if we can identify the hazards and the risks at a very